All right, hey everybody, welcome everybody to the latest episode of the SCU show. I'm your host SCU. It is a very scary time in the world, I know. I did not do a show last week. I am doing a show this week though, and we're doing one early. Today is Thursday. I usually do a show Friday mornings, but it's Thursday night because we're going away. Despite this whole disease thing, we'll get to that in a moment. Shout out to my friend. You see the picture right there up in your top left screen, top right screen, whatever it might be. It's a character, supposed to be a caricature of me, but it's not really a caricature. But anyway, shout out to my friend Raquel Agitep for that. I appreciate it. Love her. One of my good friends. All right, so let's get to it. I mean, this is something we kind of have to address here on the SCU show because everybody else is addressing it. If we don't address it, I mean, what kind of show are we? Am I right? All right, let's get started. The coronavirus has ruined a lot of things, especially sports. Obviously, I miss sports, you miss sports, we all miss sports at this point. But a lot of things, everything's been canceled. NBA until at least May. Baseball until at least May. MLS until at least May. We don't even know if these sports are going to come back. Indoor football, people that know me personally, I'm a sportscaster and I do play-by-play broadcasting for the Jersey Bearcats. Jersey Bearcats are not expected to play for another month or so. And that really just bums me out a whole lot. But I'm hoping that this all passes eventually. There are many reports. There are so many reports going from everywhere. We don't know anything. But we do know the coronavirus is ruining a lot of things. A lot of people are dead due to it, unfortunately. Every state in America has been diagnosed, at least. I'm trying to find a way to word this. Every state has somebody with the coronavirus. All 50 states have been infected with the coronavirus. Italy, Germany, India, everywhere, basically almost everywhere in the world has coronavirus, and it's just a scary time in the world. We are all begging everybody to stay inside, and everybody wash their hands, and everybody, avoid contact with people. If you're gonna, try to give a handshake, I better do a fist bump. It's a whole lot, and again, like I'm saying, the whole thing is that it's ruining our sports, really, because we don't have more live sports anymore. The closest we're getting to our live sports is that the South Korean Basketball League is coming back soon. They're ready to play again, and that's good. It's a good sign, right? So that's all we want is good signs when it comes to the coronavirus. It's very good to see that we have this happening. But I'm seeing a lot of articles about how this could last for 18 months, and I'm also seeing articles that Japan's ready to open schools again, and Chinese people are getting back to their normal lives. And I don't know what to believe, but I do know the one thing is that we will find answers to this coronavirus. We find answers to everything. All these crises we've always, had in this world, we've always found answers. We understand why this happens, how this happens, how do we fix it, and just like everything else we've done, the coronavirus, we're going to figure it out. It's just a matter of when at this point. When will we figure it out? Hopefully, and I know everybody agrees with this, hopefully we figure it out very soon. But just for now, everybody, just for now, wash your hands. Stay home if you're feeling sick. If you're off work, stay home as well. Don't pile up on the toilet paper. I don't understand if people are piling up on toilet paper. What sense does that make? What are you doing? I wouldn't believe the media hype. I don't believe the media hype. I don't think it's as bad as the media is turning out to be. It's not deadly as much as it is contagious. That's the problem. That it is contagious. And that's why we're begging everybody to wash their hands at least 20 seconds at a time, several times a day, as much as you can. Stay home if you feel sick or if you're off work, and apply for unemployment because that's really just how we're going to have to get through this tough time right now. But like I said, we will figure it out. We will find answers. We will overcome. Just a matter of time at this point. Alright, so that's it. I'm not talking about the coronavirus anymore. It's a very scary time, but I'm still going out. I'm still doing my thing. I'm still doing different things, whatever the case is. I'm off work for the next few days. I'm enjoying my time with some friends. Oh, so by the way, wearing a WRAT 95.9 shirt. I got this shirt at a Skillet concert up here in New Jersey. Shout out to the lady that threw it my direction, and I just reached up and grabbed it. It was that simple. So shout out to them. Shout out to Skillet, Ledger, and From Ashes to New for a kick-ass concert. That was a good time. Thank you. And everybody, stay safe. All right, now let's get into it. Football talk. There's a whole bunch of NFL stuff going on right now. I have several things to get over. Let's start with this. Tom Brady is a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. That's been confirmed. We're just waiting on medical tests and everything. But obviously, with the coronavirus, it's a tough time. Now, the question is, with Tom Brady going to Tampa Bay, how much better are they going to be? Well, obviously, I think the answer is that they are going to be better with Tom Brady. They have Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. Todd Gurley just got released from the Rams, so they might go get him. Really, there's a lot of talk about everybody wants to go to Tampa at this point to play with Tom Brady. Even if Tom Brady has what he has right now, and that's all, gets from rookies, whatever his case may be, Tom Brady has been winning with everybody for the last 20 years. Literally, all these players have come and gone over the last 20 years of Brady's NFL career, and all he does is win. He's never missed the playoffs. We don't count the 2008 season because he didn't play. They never missed the playoffs. And when going to Tampa, Brady even has a great coach. You can open to say, "Oh, he was under Bill Belichick. That's why he was so good." Well, first of all, Bill Belichick. I mean, who knows what's going to happen with the Patriots? I'll get to that in a moment. Let's go to Tampa. Bruce Arians is his new coach. Brady's new coach. Bruce Arians has so much success with different quarterbacks over his coaching career. Andrew Luck, Carson Palmer, just to name some. Winston, it's just bad. And that was the whole thing with Tampa Bay. But Bruce Arians can win with Jameis Winston. Because Jameis Winston is a bad quarterback. 30 for 30, people, come on. Now, I don't know if Tampa's going to win the division, but I don't think anybody can really question that Tampa is going to be a better playoff football team all around with Tom Brady there. Again, you have a great coach, you have the great quarterback, and pretty much everyone was talking about how that's all the Bucs really needed was the quarterback. They have the quarterback now. What else do you need? You can obviously use a run game, get some good guys on defense. There are some free agents out there, top rookies, all this other stuff. So I don't know. Because Brady just had to go against Breeze, Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, that defense with Cameron Jordan, all these other guys, and the Saints twice a year. So I don't know if they're going to be at the Saints for the NFC South title. What did you know is Brady makes the Bucs a better team. And if you question that, well, the question is, why are you questioning it? It's Tom Brady. He's won with everybody. And he'll win, again, with the Bucs. Now we flip the script. Now it'll get a little bit interesting. So I said, a lot of people are going to say, Bill Belichick can't win without Brady. Yeah, absolutely he can. And the Patriots are going to be just fine. Bill Belichick has won without Brady. He's won a Super Bowl with Jeff Hostetler. Remember back in 1991? Jeff Hostetler led the Giants, and Bill Belichick was part of that coaching staff with Bill Parcells. Yeah, they won a Super Bowl together. In 2008, Brady went down with a torn ACL following that perfect season. Matt Castle took over and won 11 games under Bill Belichick. Matt Castle, I don't know if he's in the NFL right now. Not to mention that defense they have is still one of the best ones. Yes, they got rid of Kyle Van Noy and a few other pieces, but they signed McCourty. They signed Jason McCourty or Devin McCourty, one of the two. They still have Chase Winovich. They still have that pass rush. They're still going to be fine. And not to mention, they're still in the AFC East. And the AFC East is still a laughable division. All you have to do at this point, if you're Bill Belichick, is how to outsmart Josh Allen. I mean, come on. He had a good year. He's not going to be a great quarterback anytime soon. Sam Darnold, I still believe he's a bust. And so hopefully soon the Jets and their fans realize that. And Ryan Fitzpatrick or Tua, or Joe Burrow, because now the story is that the Dolphins could trade up to get Joe Burrow, which that would be a dumpster fire just as much as Ryan Tannehill would be. So the point being, with the Patriots, everyone talking about the Patriots are done for. It's over. Their Super Bowl odds went down. Who cares? They're going to be a playoff team because they're going to beat the Bills, Jets, and Dolphins 6 times, and you got 6 wins right there. You need 2 more wins. You're a playoff team in the AFC. The AFC's gone a lot worse without Tom Brady. I mean, it's really only like 3 teams, all of them in the AFC West, that could win the Super Bowl at this point, or get to the Super Bowl. So let's stop talking about how about, the Patriots are going to be bad now. No, they're not. The Patriots are going to win the AFC East again, and you'll see, yes, Brady did win them 6 Super Bowls, but they could do without him. It's Bill Belichick. The Patriots are going to be fine without Tom Brady. It's pretty much the story for now. Alright, here's an epic rant right now. we're going on a big rant because none of this makes sense to me. The AFC South, and my friends will argue with me about this. They say the AFC South is, well, I'm saying the AFC South is the worst division, and there's no question. There's absolutely no question in my mind, no doubt in my mind that the AFC South is the worst division in the NFL right now. Houston has no real number one. They traded DeAndre Hopkins to the Cardinals, and their top guy is Will Fuller, who's been hurt half of his career. Tennessee gave a 4-year deal to a quarterback who hasn't earned it. Ryan Tannehill hasn't earned a damn thing. Derrick Henry led the team to the promised land last year, the AFC Championship, with his second or third consecutive 1,000-yard season, and they tag him. That makes no sense. The Colts aren't looking long-term because, that's fine. Philip Rivers will win you some games if T.Y. Hilton is healthy. And you have a great running back, and you have Darius Leonard on defense, and a lot of good pieces. But you're not thinking long-term. You only give Rivers a 1-year deal. I'm not a fan of that. And Jacksonville is the laughingstock of the AFC as of right now. They are the laughingstock of the AFC. They got rid of Nick Foles, who I think will do well in Chicago. Gardner Minshew, he hasn't proven himself to be the great quarterback that everybody thinks he is in Jacksonville. They got rid of Calais Campbell. They traded A.J. Boye to Denver. That's a dumpster fire in Jacksonville. So really, again, you look at this AFC South. Houston has no real one. They just got rid of their top receiver, DeAndre Hopkins. Tennessee's paying the wrong man. Indy's not thinking long term. Jacksonville's laughingstock. The AFC South is such garbage. Absolute garbage. And the winner of the division is probably going to win with 7 games. That's how bad it's going to be. And I just really do not understand why the Titans paid Ryan Tannehill and didn't pay Derrick Henry. That's pretty much that and the whole DeAndre Hopkins thing. That's the coup de grace with the AFC South. That shows you what a bad division it really is. Next topic here. And no, I've done this before. I've fallen victim to being an idiot about this. Cleveland. They made a few interesting signings. They have Dawson Hooper from the Falcons. Okay, that's cool. Very good. I do like that with David Njoku. They signed Jack Conklin, the offensive lineman, who's going to help protect Baker. That's great. Love that. They signed Case Keenum. He could win a few games. And everyone's talking about how the Browns could win the AFC North. Oh my goodness. Big Ben's old and Joe the Bengals are bad. We have fallen for this year after year, the last 3 or 4 years. Why are we falling for it now? What makes this year any different? New head coach? They've had 4 in the last 4 years. I mean, we've seen Baker. We know what Baker is at this point. He's an average quarterback. He's average. And we're giving the Browns so much praise. It's not any different than it's been the last few years. It's still the same old Browns. So I'm not buying into any of this hype at all. And honestly, at the end of the day, it all falls on Baker Mayfield. He has the weapons now. He has Njoku and Hooper as tight ends. He has Jarvis Landry and OBJ, if OBJ doesn't get traded by the time the show comes out, which I don't think he will. And I honestly, like I said, it's all on Baker Mayfield, but I have a real bad feeling that he's not going to deliver because he hasn't delivered the last 2 years. He had his first season. He had a great season, and they still finished 7-8-1. It's not like they finished with a winning record, not like they make the playoffs. Last year, he led the league in picks, or was second in picks behind Jameis Winston, around there. So really, the only interesting thing with Cleveland right now is if the Browns become really bad under Kevin Stefanski as their coach, and Case Keenum comes in and wins you games, the only interesting story to come out of Cleveland then, and even now, is this the end of Baker? And I've been saying this upcoming season, this is what's going to tell us what kind of quarterback Baker Mayfield really is. Is he your franchise quarterback, or is it time to think about moving on from him after the 2020 season? It's a lot. It's just, none of it makes sense. It doesn't make sense. A lot of people are hyping with the Browns. We've done this the last 3 or 4 years, and here we are once again, doing it again, thinking the Browns are going to be good. You're fooling yourself. You're playing yourself. Like as TJ Khaled says, you played yourself. You NFL fans are playing yourselves because it's not going to be the same. It is going to be the same. Excuse me. It's not going to be any different with the Browns. They still have to go up against Big Ben, who was going to come back healthy. He's going to have a great season again. He threw over 5,000 yards and they missed the playoffs. Lamar Jackson's going to get better. He only threw 36 touchdowns, won the MVP, but he's going to get better. He's going to improve on his craft. And you don't know what to expect from Cincinnati. If they get Joe Burrow, he winds up being this great star. The Browns are bottom of the barrel once again. But really, at the end of the day, it all falls on Baker Mayfield. If Baker Mayfield cannot produce, the Browns aren't going anywhere at all. As for the Bucs, though, they're going somewhere. Again, don't know if they'll win the division, but Tom Brady's their quarterback, and it's going to be a hell of a watch with him and Drew Brees getting together twice a season against one another.